Hello, everyone. RPG King Kid here, back with some more Soul Hackers 2. In the previous video, we went through the subway line for a bit, and now we are probably at the end of it. You're probably wondering, well, why didn't you just wrap it up then? It's like, well, parts already gone long enough, and who knows how many attempts this might take me to beat the guy here, but oh, it's fine. So, and who knows, maybe it's not even the end of the path. Maybe we still have to face, like, maybe who we'll fight here is the person who raised the barrier, but we haven't fought, like, it won't be, like, the main boss or something like that, so. But yes, I also made some demons. I didn't make any more demons off screen, but yeah. So we're doing good. Alright, let's go. Proceed. Yeah, see?
I would like to congratulate you on getting past my barrier.
My barrier.
Welcome. Before you is a chamber of silence and prayer. Surrender your soul. I assure you your offering will make a most excellent addition to the room.
It's my time.
Alrighty.
Here goes. Want a piece of this?
This is warrior shit first.
Let's roll.
Let's
Help
play
me out
dark.
here.
I won't
Guts
lose.
can't stop me. What's our opening?
Might as well test it.
That's a hit.
I know
You
we
like
can
that?
win this.
How's this gonna
lost.
go?
No thanks.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be Boo, but I don't think I have a demon on me that has Boo. Freaking Beast Eye.
You. How's this?
You know the drill.
Okay.
Don't be a hero.
Want a piece of this? Boom.
Favors wind.
We can. I'll get serious.
Might work.
Okay, you're weak to Zeo. That's good.
What's our opening?
I'm not your babysitter.
Hut! I know we can win this.
Why did I get two
Let's go.
to go behind him?
One way to find out. That's a hit.
Too late for regrets now.
Foolish to resist. You.
Makajama.
Not bad.
Fuck. The Figue of the Seals won't be able to use any skills and must rely on her standard attacks.
You. Delightful.
Holy shit.
Anything you can do, Ringo? Anything you can do, Ringo?
Oh shit, I should have actually.
You are way too reckless.
Knew you'd be there. Sounding
Just to
kind of
be
winded
safe.
there,
What have I
Milady.
not? I haven't used ice or that thing. But I
Stay
can't
sharp,
use
this sucks.
commander
Sounding
skills.
kind of winded there,
Let's
Milady.
go.
Might as well test it.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You break out of it, Arrow?
Use this.
Just hold still for now, Arrow.
So I heal this for all allies.
Help me out here.
Like this, are you?
Too late for regrets now.
Foolish to resist. Foolish. Die.
Could be better. No rest for the weary. In my sights.
Can't go all out, Ringo.
See that terror in their
Like
eyes?
how this sucks.
Man, this
Strike
hurts.
back, Saizo. Woo!
My hero! Holding
Just
up,
to be
Melody.
safe.
I know we can win this.
Just getting started. Dance!
We'll take them to this power.
Help me out here! Woo! Just
You
what
let
I
it
need.
end like this,
Aren't
are
you
you?
sweet?
Not only Ringo can get rid of it.
Foolish. Surrender.
Concentrate.
Just as I planned.
We gotta
Sure.
win this.
What do you
Let's
think?
matter
see.
what.
Just try it.
They're limiting your options.
Gotta stand my ground.
As long as we work
right.
together,
I'll wait it
we
out.
got this.
Not much choice. I'll deal with it.
Foolish. You.
Well, here goes. How's this?
Anything you can do,
This
Ringo?
Fucking hell, Ringo!
Can't go all out, Ringo.
We'll handle this, boss.
This sucks.
That's your cue.
Wide open.
Don't go
Switching to
overboard now.
offense. Here goes.
Stay
You
sharp,
don't have
Melody.
to tell me. Dance!
Foolish to resist. Foolish. Surrender. Just as I planned.
I swear to God, if you don't get rid of it
Now,
in the
okay.
next
Just try.
turn, because I'm gonna
They're strong.
Not much
got rid
choice.
of
Be
it
on
now.
your guard.
Defense mode
Fucking
active.
God.
I know we can win this.
I'll wait it out.
No more forced my hand. I'll deal with it.
I should have at least switched to
Shoot.
imminent first before I started. Oh well.
Die.
This'll turn the tables.
Woo! Just what I needed.
Alright, Boo-Foo. Oh, no one on my team has Boo-Foo and no one else has electricity. Suck my dick. You will heal when on fire. so
Well, I can hardly refuse.
You know what
Not
to
done
do.
yet.
Cover
We're
me.
not out yet, Melody.
All right,
Just
It's
getting
enough.
started.
Don't
Let's
go
roll.
overboard now. Take
On.
him down, boss.
Thought so.
Just back
Well
to
done,
the
Gwen.
always good too.
Here goes.
Still with me? Hut!
Foolish to resist.
Out of my way.
Bow to me.
Ugh,
Die.
way too slow.
This might
Here
take a
goes.
while.
Want a piece of this?
All right.
That's the
The
ticket.
thunder.
You like that? Hut!
We've got
Right.
time.
Don't go
This'll turn the
overboard now.
tables.
That'd be helpful.
Do I have anyone else that like would like lower his defense or something like that?
This'll make things easier.
What do you
I'll
think?
try and do you proud. Here goes.
Out of my way.
You.
Way too slow.
Foolish. How is this?
This. All right.
Woo.
Let's
Just
change
what
this
I
up.
needed.
This ought to
Try
be
all
all
stop
you
me.
want.
We gotta
Got
win
it.
this. No matter what.
In my sights.
Foolish to resist.
They're
All
strong.
right.
That'll work.
Take
Sure
him down,
thing,
boss.
Sazo. Big damage.
Great job.
Let's go. Remember
Here
to
I come.
pace yourselves, everyone.
Get lost.
Foolish to resist.
You must be hungry.
Foolish to resist. You.
Okay, as long as I wasn't
Prepare
sealed, that's all I
yourself.
cared about.
Just as I planned.
You're quieter than
see.
usual, Saizo.
Just try it.
Melody,
Not much
is there anything
choice.
you can do?
Bring it on.
We're still in this, right?
Gotta stand my ground.
Let's keep
What
up
can
the
you
pace.
do? I'll endure.
You
What a waste!
know your place.
Ow!
Good, that.
What about my... come on. Fire!
Careful
Looks
now.
promising.
Go for it, Ringo.
Got it, Arrow. Good hit.
They slowed
Seriously?
you down, Melody.
Dance! Hup! You know what to
Okay.
do.
Too late for
Might
regrets.
get him? No, okay, never mind.
Foolish. Prepare yourself. Just as I
Risk it.
planned.
Melody might die, but
Just do what
Can't
you
do
can.
that. Easy shot.
you might get it.
Careful
See
now.
that
I hear
Yes,
you.
Ringo.
Yeah, we should be able to get it now.
Let me see. Eat this!
Rampage.
Rest of you.
Yeah, sweet. Got it.
Is everyone okay?
Cyclone went up like 5 fucking levels. There you go. Now I can fuse you. Just set it with the rest. Banebreaker, get rid of the hole. Kaja, get rid of counter. Feel the eerie presence begin to fade. Turn the railway and see what's going
Any
on.
medicine?
Yes, let us actually do that. We are going to return. And then I'm actually going to see who I can fuse now with some of these demons. No, Inagi can fuse into the Turbo Granny, which is what I needed for one of the skills. Actually, wait, I should go fuse. I should fuse the demons first. Because when I put the demons on, that might change my shit a bit, so. I wish I could see this this shot right here without the, without it being a little
A
darker and
great
with the
power
thing
may
around it,
grace
you know?
our stage. You wish to register? Now, make your choice. What use could this demon be? What skills shall they inherit?
Oh boy, you don't even have, well, I guess.
Are you prepared for this?
Break up.
Wait, let me guess, Shisa. Alright, what can I make with you? I could make you. I honestly can't think of anything else to do for now.
What use could this demon be? What skills shall they inherit?
So it can either decrease all enemies' defense or increase all allies' defense. I might actually do both. I'll have Fang Breaker. Put both of those on. Resist physical and counter.
Are you prepared for this?
Alright, we are good for now. I don't know who I'd make. I might want to make Misaguchi. Okay, now who can...
Today, a new demon may
Oh,
join
yeah,
our
nice.
cast.
Oh, we're close to getting that, so might as well just give him freaking the granny.
Now then, show me.
Oh, I am teeming with anticipation. Now then, relinquish the turbo granny at once. Yeah, oh shit. I mean fast forward. Yes, this is it. This is the life I've been searching for. Did you know that this demon was first discovered only a few decades ago? I've researched demons for a long time now. And yes, it is still not uncommon to find completely new types like this one. Why is that, I wonder? Where on earth are these new demons coming from? Have they always been with us, just waiting to be discovered? Or is there something we aren't aware of creating them? Fascinating proposals, wouldn't you agree? Perhaps I got a bit carried away in my excitement.
Farewell. Until next time.
The pleasure is mine.
I might have to go and, like, buy some demons back. So we, like, have some good stuff, you know?
Off you go.
Well then,
Off you go. Barrier's effect seems to be gone. Head back to the passway to see if you can get through. Well, yeah, that's what we're doing.
Enemy! Get ready! Now we can relax. Major threat! Get ready!
That looks like that's where we're supposed to go, so let's not go that way.
Now we can relax.
We're untouchable.
Oh, well, look, there's the Turbo Grannies.
I'll leave this to you.
Okay.
Show them a good time. Careful, Saizo. Good idea.
Get him, Saizo.
Show them a good time.
All fine. I'll get accessing data.
Ringo,
Here we go.
take them out.
Smart. Okay.
Don't miss now.
Let's see
Let's
some
go with
action.
that.
Not you like that?
looks like it'll work.
That's it,
I
Miller.
was doing that under wide open.
You must be hungry.
Almost fell asleep.
Very well. Observe.
Attack Master. Prideful Boost. I wonder what that does.
Get ready. Now we can relax. Now we can relax.
Oh. I literally brushed up against it.
They won't know what
Looks
hit
like
'em.
it'll work.
Finish them off, Saizo.
Say so.
Knew I. Fine.
That should
I'll
be
get
the trick.
this ought to do it.
It's your call.
Right there,
If you
Ringo.
insist.
Nice. Okay.
Good idea. Go, Arrow.
Let's give it a try.
Ooh, that'll let him have
Take him down,
Appreciate
Arrow.
the advice.
Not still with
That's
me?
your cue. Send him packing.
Got it.
Wait,
Probably
Melody.
would have been able
You're no
to.
fun.
Ah, fuck you.
You must be hungry.
I think I would have been able to have gotten 10. Well, I don't even have 10 demons, so.
Saizo,
You got it.
You hurt?
This ought to be good.
Do it,
Sounds good to
Saizo.
me.
But I would have been able to
One
do
down.
it. You gotten the.
Nice. Yeah, good plan.
You gonna try it out?
Ah!
Lowest
Got
kill
it.
streak buys drinks. That's probably fine.
How's that? Time
Right.
to kick it off.
Get lost.
Too late for regrets now.
Ow! Pay for that.
You know, we know ice isn't gonna work on it, so I'm not even gonna.
You're hurt
Not
bad,
done yet.
Saizo.
How's this? Ooh!
Time
Yeah.
to kick it off.
Whoever brings
All
them
right.
down gets drinks on me.
Let's go about this carefully. Leave it to me, Ringo.
Yeah, good plan.
And I'll try
Here
to
goes.
see
Ringo?
what it is, but it's probably gonna heal him.
Too slow.
Oh no, he just resisted it, but okay.
Now,
I'll try and do
time
your
for
crap.
some punishment. Go,
I'll do
Arrow.
it, Melody. That was a letdown.
And get rid of the. Now,
Farewell!
Let's negotiate.
That's the gist.
Say,
Hey,
would you
perfect.
do this for me?
10,000? Ah, sure. I think you're a
Keep me
boo-foo person, aren't
entertained.
you? Which is great, because I needed that.
Incoming. That was close.
Let me actually see. Let me just be sure. Yes, you are. And you're also a healer. So probably once Archangel is done, I'll probably... Actually, what is Prideful Boost going to do? Increase chance of all enemies targeting an ally for 3 turns. So yeah, once Archangel
This is no
is
battle.
done,
It's a massacre.
I'll
You're
probably
wide
give
open.
more to him.
Scanning hostiles.
So you're not done yet. Let's see some medium rare coming up. Whoever
Let's
brings
roll.
them down gets drinks on me. Got a hunch?
Ah! Too slow.
I'm going
Let
to
me see.
enjoy playing with you.
Eat this! Nice!
You
Right.
know what to do.
Got you covered,
That's what
Saizo.
I need.
This
Try
ought to
all
be
you
good.
want.
Too late for regrets now.
Oh my god, that hurt.
Can you still fight,
That's-
Saizo?
Let's heat things up.
Time
On.
to kick it off.
Might work.
Thunder! Thought so.
Let me see. Looks like you need more
Get
training.
it, meathead.
Looks like you need more training.
You know
You
what
don't
to
have
do.
to tell me. Hut, hut.
Out of my
Shit.
way.
Ah.
I'll
Saizo,
handle this.
Don't let your guard down.
No point being reckless.
All right.
Just
I'll be
getting
okay.
started.
Time
Yeah,
to kick it
That'll
off.
work.
Go
If
for the
you
weak spot.
insist. Too easy.
Guess I'm out of their league.
There's one.
Oh, and another demon wants to join us. And you're wind, I know that for sure.
Enemy. Look out! Get ready.
Oh, what the hell, man?
Over there.
Vintage wine.
Incoming. No. Look out.
Let's
Showtime.
do this right. Get him, Sizo.
Got it, Ringo.
New I find.
Looks promising.
I'll get
Right there,
serious.
Ringo.
Sure thing, Sizo.
Let me see.
Take him down.
Now,
Right away,
Arrow.
Ringo. Worked.
I'm not your babysitter. Get lost.
You must be hungry.
Now I'm mad.
Here I go!
Ow! Now I'm mad.
Hey!
You still
Sure.
okay
So
over
you-
there? All yours, son.
Aim for the
Sure,
weakness,
man.
Sizo. Ooh, ouch.
You're not over
Looks
yet.
like it'll.
Got this,
Got it,
Ringo.
Arrow.
Dance!
Arrow. Got it.
Take it
Good.
away.
I'm
Still
fine.
in this, Melody?
I didn't ask for your help.
Too late for regrets.
I'd say that wasn't half bad.
I agree.
You okay? Careful. That was close.
I hope we aren't ending up
Enemy.
going ways that we're supposed to go. Like I'm supposed to be
Now we
going
can
there, but they'll be
relax.
like, "Oh, you." Oh, no,
Lucky
looks like
us.
this is just
Well. Goodbye.
another original flame. Okay. I might just use one of those just so that I don't have to worry about the freaking tutorial coming up every single time. Yeah, I should probably heal us.
Get ready.
What's wrong? Starstruck? Let's get there goes.
So you.
That's it, Sizo.
You know what to do.
This ought to be good.
That'll work.
Aim for their weakness,
Got it.
Sizo. Smart. Okay.
Go, Arrow.
You
Right
got
away,
it.
Ringo.
Oh, yeah. Good plan.
I don't know, Ringo.
Here goes. It didn't work.
Oh God.
Here I come.
Help
You
me
need
out
this.
here.
I won't let you
You
finish
can't
this.
stop me.
Out of my way. Here I go!
Over here, pal.
What's the
Time
plan
to
here?
improvise.
Just
We need to watch ourselves. With pleasure. Now,
I'll handle this.
time for
it'll-
some
Ought to be good.
punishment.
Let's see some fireworks. Take this.
Nice.
Let me see.
So you.
Go, Arrow. Take him
Appreciate
down,
the
Arrow.
advice.
Knew it. Yeah. Good plan.
Help
All
me
set,
out
Sizo?
here.
I won't
Let's
lose.
do it. Stop me. Whoever
I'm
brings
not
them
your
down gets
babysitter. How
drinks
about
on me.
this? I was doing that anyway.
That only, there's
Too
gotta be
late
like
for
200
regrets.
or something before it can be having 2 come out or something.
Easy shot. One down.
Eat this! Nailed it!
Out of my way. About what I figured.
Very well. Observe.
Ooh, recarm. Nice. That'll be definitely
Are
good.
you hurt?
Excuse me.
Oh, look out! Get ready. Now we can relax.
Gimme! Yay! Yay! Yay!
Awesome. Got Mushiwoo. I wonder how much of the compendium I have now. I had 10%, so I'm probably like maybe around. I won't be surprised if I'm at least 15, or at the most 15.
Enemy! Now we can relax.
Yeah, I need to sell all that shit too. I kind of forgot about that. I always forgot that I have that shit. I was like, oh wait, I have all this
Look out!
stuff that's their purpose is only to be
Incoming.
sold. So
Ringo.
Well then.
Look out! Get ready. Now we can relax. Now we can relax.
I'll make this quick.
I'll follow your lead. Let's dip.
Sight on.
Help
Let's
me out
change
here.
This side.
Let's go. Keep up.
Sizo.
Not done yet.
Still good?
Do it, Sizo.
This ought to be good.
That looks like it'll work.
That's it, Sizo.
You got it.
Not still with me? How about this? Dance!
Nice. Okay.
Looks promising. Take him down, Arrow.
New fine. I'll get accessing damage.
Got this, Ringo.
Got him.
damn,
Come, my blood-starved servants.
my blood-starved servants.
Tear him up.
Fuck, man.
Wow. Over already?
I'm actually curious how many, how many, demons do I even have on me? Do I only have 9? Yeah, I do only have 9. Damn. That was a full-on attack.
Oh,
Well, here we go. This might be 10 if it's not one we already have. Hey.
Let's tear it apart.
are you hurt?
Okay. I have Thoth. You have Bufu as well. You're a wind. I'm gonna keep Thoth on for now. I'll keep who I all have on for now.
Look out! That was close.
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Let's
Just keep
take it.
who I all have for now.
Look out! Incoming! Now we can relax.
But now I might have to switch because yep, these are Pyro Jacks.
I'll let
Time
you
to
stop.
bust out the big
Help me
guns.
out here.
I'm going.
I feel like a new man.
Focus
I'll
on that
handle
one.
that try.
Got it?
Do it,
Okay.
Sizo. Take it out
I got
fast.
Go for it, Ringo.
Ah! I missed.
Damn it.
Got
take
it.
them down.
Hut!
They're going down.
Let me see.
Eat this!
Too late for regrets now.
I don't think I have a demon on me that can increase my shit. Do I? Well, not that matters because they just put ice wall on them, so. Unless they're also weak to another thing, which I don't think they are.
Only one side's walking away. Just what I need.
That'd be helpful.
Go time.
Fire or electricity? Well,
In my sights.
You know what
Let's
to
fall
do.
back.
Take him
Yeah.
out. I don't care how.
We need to watch ourselves.
anyone that increases our shit. Secunda.
Leave it to me.
Time
You don't
to
have
kick
to
it
tell
off.
me.
Or at least decreases theirs.
Let's roll.
Give it a shot.
Here goes.
Take it
Let's
out
go with that.
fast.
Here goes! What?
Let's make it goes. How's this? Boom!
We can't. Okay.
Gonna look
Time
real
to
stupid if they
What's the
escape.
back number?
So I need to Kaja. Nope.
Take it
I'll
out
try and do
fast.
you proud. How's that?
We can
All
profit
right.
here. Don't let it run.
Well, we got rid of one of them at least.
I was just getting started.
Enemy! Incoming! Enemy!
What's wrong? Starstruck?
My going.
Ooh, ouch!
Yo up.
Let's do this. Time to improvise.
Just what I needed. Let me at it.
What's
Here
our
goes.
opener?
This one's gonna hurt.
Nice. Here I come.
That a try.
All you, Mill.
Fine.
about that?
I guess. You like that?
That is. Yeah. Good plan.
Give him hell, Ringo.
I hear you.
Now.
I'll try and
See
do
that
Time for
terror?
some
Let's
punishment.
see some
This
action.
could work.
Too late for regrets now.
You wanted a fight? You got one.
Careful! That was close.
Played him like a flip. Bullseye!
Again with this setup, huh?
Begin.
Okay.
Good idea.
Do it,
I'm up.
Psycho.
That's gotta hurt.
That's gotta hurt.
Nice. Let's roll.
Good idea.
Okay, that
This
did.
got it.
Go ahead,
It was
Ringo.
over 200, but it only
That's
gave
so.
him one. So I don't know how the whole
Well, it's okay.
That'll work.
thing
part
worked.
the
I don't know
plan.
if there was an enemy that I.
You're dead.
Out of my way.
Easy win.
I just don't know.
Enemy!
Alright, I am gonna go heal.
Now we can relax.
This'll turn the tables.
Help me out here.
Initiating sync. Boost power.
Try all you want. Now.
Sure.
Looks promising. Show them a good
Okay.
time.
No, yeah.
Looks
good
promising.
plan.
Take him down.
Access stretch. Got him!
Great. Okay,
Take it away.
that should work.
Here goes!
Worked.
Here I come.
That's your cue.
Send him!
How about this?
You're wide open. Let the rebels begin.
Yeah, with one more and I would have had a 10.
Almost fell asleep.
How nice. Any thoughts?
Stagehand stealth. Let's just know what that is. Actually, is there any demons I can remake? Let me see. I want to look at, well, of all the demons I have with me, none of them really got new besides Thaw. You. Yeah, I won't, I'm not going to fuse anyone. I'm not going to fuse anyone just yet. I feel like I don't have enough, means to go about it, so...
Make it happen.
Okay.
Get ready. Now we can relax.
Since danger present amount of points to share, ready to proceed? Proceed. Ah, fuck.
Well, well.
Iron Mask. And that must be...
Zenin.
He's mine. Time to die!
I think not.
Out of my way!
Well, well, well. I must say I expected better of you, Melody.
Don't talk like you know me!
Calm down! You trying to kill him?
Of course!
Careful, everyone. This guy's unbelievably strong. He's gonna tear us apart if we don't stay cool.
Or he might just tear you apart in spite of it.
I take it you're Iron Mask. That right?
That I am.
That I.
You want to take that mask off? Hard to negotiate with someone when you can't look them in the eyes.
The only face I have is the one you see. I can hardly just take it off.
I'll be honest, I would pick this one because Saizo's my lowest one, but we know that he did. We know Iron Mask didn't kill him. It's technically the guy right next to him. So let's ask about
What'd you do with Mangetsu?
I have to commend his ability. There aren't many who could genuinely harm my Zoma.
That's not an answer. Whose blood is that?
I think you know.
No!
All you had to do was kill him to get his covenant. You didn't have to go that far.
Oh, but I did. As I said, he was remarkably powerful.
And that also
So
prevents
this
us
is
from
some
bringing
kind
him
of
back to
warrior's
life, too.
respect.
No, I'd say it was a bit more pragmatic. More specifically, a contingency plan to counteract his resurrection. You clearly have the power to raise the dead. But I wondered, is that power truly boundless? What if no physical body remained? And there it is. Sounds like I was right.
Hold on, what now? Yeah.
Kuzunoha's very existence was an inconvenience. Now that he's finally dead, I would much prefer he stay that way.
What did you do with Mangetsu?
He was devoured.
Yum,
You're a monster.
Devoured how? He has no mouth. And he must
A
scream.
matter of perspective. You seem like more of a monster to me. You resurrect the ones I kill. You restore the data I purge. You've been quite a persistent thorn in my side.
I'm flattered.
But no matter what miracles you work, no matter how hard you try, I am always one step ahead. Do you understand now? You can't stop me. You can't change fate.
Oh, we're gonna fight.
Say, Iron Mask, what's fate got to do with it? Why are you really trying to gather the Covenants? What's your endgame?
You do realize you're only exposing your own ignorance. If you want to oppose me, you will do so on my terms. You'll find Zenin a bit of an outlier compared to the other demons you fought. He is a Zoma, after all.
What's a Zoma?
Zoma?
Ask him if you'd like a first-hand account.
He just got me off guard. But yeah, this guy's bad news.
I can tell that much.
Go, Zenin.
Oh, look, you can scream even though you have no mouth.
How's this?
Attacks have lost all effects, so yeah, I got focus my
What do
attacks
you
on
think?
that.
Okay. We're lacking intel on this one.
I told you, it's pointless.
We can. I'll get serious.
Help me out here.
I will
This
try
is
all
stop
you
me.
want.
As long as we
Okay.
work together.
I
We got
swear.
this.
Bust out
We
the
need to
big
watch
guns.
ourselves.
With
Pleasure. Don't you dare run.
Help
Take
me
your
out
position.
here.
this
This
side.
is
Try all
alright.
you want.
You know the drill.
Right.
Don't be a hero.
Feeling lucky?
How's this
Here
gonna
goes.
go?
That was 40, huh? Mob off you.
Let's test you.
Too
Way
slow.
too slow.
Afflicted with fate, you will be out cold, unable to act for 1 turn.
Ready to go. Here goes.
Watch their reactions
Hey!
here.
I think not.
What's our
Still
opener?
with me? Out of my way!
What a
There.
waste! Man, this hurt. I'll be okay. No point being reckless.
Whatever it takes.
Zenin, huh? What a creep. Let's roll.
I don't know, Ringo.
Boom!
Don't you dare run.
It's probably
Get
fine.
lost.
You disgrace yourself, Melody!
You know what to
Let me
do.
see.
Disgrace yourself,
As long as we
Melody.
work together, we
be
got
helpful.
this.
Let's tear it apart.
This'll make things easier.
You know the drill. Don't be
No
a
until you
hero.
try.
Out of my way!
We're definitely hitting him. And he's gotta be feeling it. Think.
Are you curious?
You could say that.
Then allow me to clarify.
Contract award. Wow.
What the?
That just sounds
He's
cheap.
bluffing. It's just theatrics.
You know this is no bluff.
What? I'm seeing an exponential boost in Zen and spiritual power. Everyone, be careful!
The hell is this?
Now, let us continue.
It's bullshit is what it is.
How about this?
There's gotta be some secret
Let's
to
see.
his power.
Bring it on.
They're strong.
Let's roll.
Be on your guard.
No, Ringo. Hope this works.
Too risky.
It's your call.
I won't with this power.
Feeling
Here
lucky?
goes. Wasn't it?
Don't you dare run. You owe me for this.
That's what I needed.
How
got
finish
all right.
this?
3D claws. Ah,
Let's test you.
Not bad.
That's some power.
Whatever strength you possess means nothing to Zen.
He's a monster.
Monsters can still bleed and die!
nah.
Arrow and Saizo are running on empty, and Melody's lost her cool. This could be bad. There's gotta be
All
some
right.
Come on,
secret to
Auntie,
his
we're
power.
totally
You're
fucking
out for
fine.
blood.
Gonna pay!
Zen, let's roll. Better not.
I don't know, Ringo.
Hope this works.
Here goes. There's gotta
Let
be
me
some
see.
secret to his power.
That doesn't feel right.
Don't know till
You
you
think that'll work?
There's gotta be some
I'm not your
secret to his power.
babysitter.
Help
Take
me
your
out
position.
I won't let you finish
Keep
this.
up.
Didn't see that coming.
Guys,
Where's the spiritual overflow coming from? Is this what the Covenants are capable of?
Well, this isn't ideal.
Ringo, I advise immediate retreat. We won't beat Zenon without a plan. That means you need to come back from this. Alive.
Okay. Everyone run for it!
Why the hell should I?
Because if this thing murders you, Iron Mask wins. You never get to kill him.
And you
Is
never
that
get to
what
kill
you
him.
want?
Damn it.
We made it. Somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Welcome back. I'm glad you're all okay.
damn it!
Arrow, I'm sorry about Mangetsu.
We lost the Covenant. And now I might never find out how he knew me.
Oh, speaking of, take a look at this. Spotted this on the ground back there, so I snagged it on the way out.
Nice.
A
Mangetsu's
smartphone.
phone.
It looks broken, but
Wow, nothing gets past you, Saizo.
How do you think I've survived this long?
You didn't? You died. We all saw it.
Let me see the smartphone, Saizo. I'll scan it for any viruses.
Here you go.
No malware of any kind, but it's significantly damaged.
Anything useful left in there?
Scanning for uncorrupted files. One hit. It's a video file, recorded 30 minutes ago.
Might line up with the time of death. Hope our masked man didn't leave us a snuff film.
Not likely. If Iron Mask had got a hold of Mangetsu's phone, I doubt he'd have dropped it. If I had to guess, maybe it's a final message from Mangetsu himself.
Restoring file. Done. Beginning video playback.
Arrow, you have to live. Iron Mask. He won't be accounting for you, and that's how we'll get him. My phone has everything you need to.
Oh, lovely. Ow. So what's special about Arrow?
what's going on? I don't know you, Mangetsu. Who are you to me?
Feeling any better, Arrow?
Yeah, I'll be all right. Sorry about that.
Was that the only data you could recover, Figue? Judging from Mangetsu's message, it sounds like there's more to hear.
For the moment, yes. The hardware was completely destroyed, so restoring it will take some time.
Can you fix it?
Just leave it to me.
Good luck, Figue. If we can just see the rest of that data, we might be able to figure out what Mangetsu wanted to tell us.
Maybe we'll even learn something about how he knew me.
Here's hoping. Alright, Figue's got a handle on things here. The real problem right now is Iron Mask and Zenin. So Zenin ended up taking Mangetsu's covenant, the purple one.
He's both a vessel and a protector for the Covenants. That's the last thing we needed.
Yeah, I couldn't help but feel this overwhelming pressure from him too.
Great. So he's basically untouchable. I wonder if this is checkmate for us. Could be.
Ringo, we're not permitted to give up.
Oh, don't mind me. Just complaining is all. I haven't forgotten our mission. Still, what are we supposed to do? Figue, you have a covenant. Can't we power you up like Zenin?
Don't be silly.
Yeah, figures. Nobody's got any suggestions?
What? Aion can't whip up some fancy solution?
Nope. Our calculations are too optimized. As far as we're concerned, the only solution is to not fight.
Can't really argue with that.
That reminds me. Iron Mask referred to Zenin as a Zoma, didn't he? I did faintly sense that he might not be human. What exactly is a Zoma, I wonder?
Simple. It's an artificially created demon, though I don't know much more beyond that.
What if we ask Victor? He knows nearly everything when it comes to demons, so who better to ask?
I agree with Arrow. Why don't you pay a visit to the Gomaden, Ringo?
Yeah, maybe. Alright, I'll go see.
Yeah, let's go. There's nowhere else to really go.
Hi there.
Welcome.
Hi there.
What brings you in today?
Yeah, about that. Victor, do you have any idea what a Zoma is?
Naturally.
Ugh, perfect. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do if this turned out to be a dead end. Okay, let me have it.
Oh, someone of your intelligence wants to learn something from me?
I know. Aren't you proud of me?
It certainly is pleasing. I must say, though, you're not the first person to ask me about this. Just 6 months ago, there was another who asked the very same question. Let me think. Yes, I believe he was called Iron Mask.
Jackpot. The Zoma that's with him is exactly what I wanted to ask about. His name's Zenin.
The one that wasn't finished, you mean? What of it? Though, wait, if he has a name now, I imagine he's technically been completed, right?
What do you mean, technically? He totally wiped the floor with us.
Hmm? I can't imagine that Zoma possessing all that much power. All right, tell me everything. I see. That's quite a tale.
This is no time to be laughing. And now that I think about it, why would you help the Phantom Society?
Come now, is the glare necessary? I'll do just about any job as long as it's fulfilling. Surely you can't hold that against me.
Well, it's thanks to you we're in this mess, so I think you deserve a glare or two.
You and the Phantom Society are no different as far as I'm concerned. Just another group of
they don't care.
suckers.
Based on what? How we look? Humans are always slaves to appearance. It's one of the things that makes you so stubborn.
On the contrary, it has nothing to do with that.
Also, I'm
Rather,
not human.
It's more about a personal creed.
I like your style. Alright then, tell me what you know. As much as this creed of yours will allow.
I do indeed know of what you ask. However, I doubt the information I have is what you're looking for.
What do you mean?
I merely provided some insight on Zoma. Iron Mask completed Zenin entirely on his own effort.
Well, that's a bust. Fine, then at least tell me what you told Iron Mask.
Certainly, that's easy enough. Ah, and you needn't worry about payment this time. Your story was more than enough. Long ago, God created humans from the earth. In that sense, you could argue that God is the father of humanity. Children grow by observing their parents, or I should say, they imitate them. Anything the parent can do, the child can too, you see.
You mean the humans tried to copy an act of God? What did they do?
Create a soul. In their hubris, humanity attempted to play the role of God and create a soul from nothing.
And that's how the Zoma came to be.
Precisely. And following their creation, these weak man-made demons grew stronger and stronger as they absorbed more and more demons. But in Zenin's case, he was provided with more than one source of power.
The Covenants.
Indeed. Take his base design and combine it with a Covenant, and you've got the being you saw before you. The Covenants drew out Zenin's latent power, and his soul was built in such a way that everything enhanced his fighting capabilities.
So we are literally hacking souls by making
But
them.
of course, just who do you think I am? No doubt his body has already been built to withstand the stress of exceeding his physical limits.
So he's got just enough to carry a human soul, but can wield more power than any human could ever hope. Explains why we can't communicate with him.
Yes, to call him both a vessel and a protector is certainly fitting.
So, does he have any weaknesses?
The moon. The Zoma race has a rather decisive weakness in that their power wanes with the new moon. While the phases of the moon have always influenced demons to some degree or another, Zoma are particularly affected. However, that applies only to your average Zoma. Having absorbed the Covenants, it's possible Zenin has evolved. He may not even be a Zoma anymore.
The new moon. It looks like that might be our only chance. Thanks, Victor. We've got a faint sliver of hope now.
A great power may grace our stage.
The soul matrix has expanded. Great. New hangout has been unlocked.
You wish to register?
I think these are all new.
Witness the vestiges of life.
Man, I wish this game was like how they've done with Persona. I think they also did it with Shin Megami Tensei 5. Yeah, they did. Where I could just, instead of picking my demons, I could pick demons from my compendium as well and be like, hey, I want to use this guy with that guy. So I can make a Shiza or something else. Might as well. I like Shiza.
What use could this demon be?
I don't really. Well, Thoth is, I guess, more so my. Thoth is already my.
What use could this
type.
demon
Oh, you're more so.
What skills shall they inherit?
You're gonna be my physical dude. Decrease or increase. So let's decrease.
Are you prepared for this?
I might actually get rid of one of his attacks because he doesn't need 3 of those attacks.
Off we go!
Off we go.
Until next time.
Let's get what for.
I guess there's not really any physical augments like this, huh? Well. Alright, let's go to the safe house because there might be some story bits that happen there. And then we'll end the part and then I'll go to the Soul Matrix in the next part.
Ash is her own person. You don't just get to take her back.
I know that.
Whoa. Wasn't expecting it to be just you two. Where's Arrow and Melody?
Oh, welcome back, Ringo. They're out gathering information on Iron Mask.
Weird. Not a duo you'd expect. Is something going on?
It's my fault, Ringo. I asked a question I shouldn't have.
Figue asked me if Ash was what I was trying to take back. Sorry I got kind of heated, Figue.
Don't apologize. I'm the one who asked. But if you already knew what I was saying, then why?
Part of it is just desperation. I have to fix this, because I know it's my fault.
How?
I failed her. Ash needed hope. Something to believe in. And I couldn't prove my world of light was worth that. That's why she's here now.
World of Light?
Look,
Colors
being a summoner
blaze it
is
to
all
the
about
star
kill or
in a
be killed.
flame.
And someday, you end up paying the price for the things you've done. The lives you've ruined. That's just our natural reward. Summoner's karma, they call it. And we wanted a world where that was a thing of the past.
But you got the opposite.
I really believed we weren't doomed to hide in the shadows forever. We could live together in the light. But it wasn't enough to convince her, I guess. That's why she's trapped with Iron Mask now. She's a prisoner of her fear, of the Summoner's karma.
Of the Summoner's karma.
I want to save her from that.
Saizo, I don't know if you should be thinking of saving her.
How do you mean?
Is her fear really what's keeping her trapped? I think I learned something from Aion and Kaburagi. Even if people feel the same way, or want the same things, or want the best for each other, sometimes they're still going to clash. To me, Ash seemed to really regret killing you. Did you ever really ask what she wanted? Or did you take it for granted that her dream was the same as yours?
You're right. I need to hear how she feels. Took me long enough to realize it. Thanks, Figue. I know what I gotta do now.
No. I just spoke my mind, that's all. I'm glad if it helped. It's from Raven. He wants to hear about what happened with Mangetsu. And he says he might be able to help with the Phantom Society.
He did help us. We should probably go check in with him. Let's meet up with Arrow and Melody at Hydron, then head to Komodori from there.
Okay. So they want us to go to the orphanage now, but first, I want to see how many... I know there's some quests that got added, or requests I got added here. I want to check those out. I also want to...
Good to see you.
Girls' night
As
out.
to this request.
Help with the Phantom case. I see this strange instance occurred and would appreciate your assistance at once. People are trying to take note of your previous accomplishments. It comes with its own
There
challenges,
may
however.
be a catch.
The request may act as a sort of trial for you. Please handle it logically and with care.
I humbly ask this of you. As to this request.
This is a request from Yume, the part-timer over at De La Mancha. I asked you to assist her with the previous case, but it seems she's troubled by a demon once again. Sort of things are uncommon, mind you. Many people naturally possess a strong spiritual presence, making them that much more prone to misfortune of that nature. It appears she is one such person, precisely the type that would require the aid of a summoner.
I humbly... As to this request.
The request involves helping a client locate someone. However, the target of her search sounds like someone you know quite well. As such, I decided that you would be best equipped to help her.
I humbly ask this of you. Allow me to explain.
That request is a woman who works at a cabaret club in Karakocho. She's searching for her older brother who has recently gone missing. This country has seen no sort of disappearance, and many of them, this one included, are in fact the work
The power of a summoner is
saving people
required.
from such a fate is yet another important role summoners play.
I humbly... Do you have any other business? Please, come again.
Yeah. Okay, so hangouts. I want to see how many of those hangouts are available.
Welcome. Welcome.
Wait, what? Now's not a great time for
Welcome.
drinks. Ah, fuck you.
Sorry for the wait.
It's fine. We just got here ourselves. Are we heading straight to Komodori?
Arrow, doesn't Raven have work to do there? We wouldn't want to barge in and get in the way.
That won't be a problem. He's got a lot of kids to look after. If we show up and he's not free, we can always hang out with them.
We can help take care of them?
Oh, she's
All right,
excited.
Let's go.
Sounds like hard work, being on perpetual babysitting duty. Still, Raven was a Yatagarasu elite. How does an underworld big shot go from being a legend to running an orphanage?
Well...
You gotta work on that poker face, Arrow. A face like that is a big neon sign saying there's a story here.
I've never been good at hiding things.
What do you mean?
He means the orphanage is a front. It's a Yatagarasu operation. Am I right?
Well, sure. These underworld factions pull that stuff all the time. But there are way more profitable side ventures than an orphanage. Unless...
We
All
are
the
recruiting
kids there
them.
have the potential to develop supernatural powers.
So that's it.
So much for your hero. In the end, he's no protector or guardian. He's just a handler for company assets.
What is she talking about?
And if you guys
Come
are
on,
any
Figue.
better.
You're supposed to be quick on the uptake. She means that orphanage is a training ground. They're grooming future summoners.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, I love this kind of music
So
right
all
here.
of those children, they're all going to get caught up in this fighting.
It's not guaranteed. There are some years where none of the kids make that choice to be a summoner. I was the only one in my year.
Do they even know?
No. And the kids with potential only find out about devil summoners once they're ready to leave Komadori. But nobody's forcing them to pick up a comp. They're the ones who make the decision.
And that's how you justify it.
Well...
Is this summoner's karma too?
Well, this is awkward. Sorry, everyone. I probably just shouldn't have asked.
No, it's not your fault, Saizo. This would have come up eventually. Look, I know this isn't right. Manipulating people isn't what Yatagarasu's about.
Then why doesn't anyone say anything? Why doesn't anyone try to stop it?
Because eventually you just... understand. People like me and Raven are the only way we can fight back against the Phantom Society.
So you learn firsthand that the cycle doesn't make sense. But you can't break out of it. Reminds me of what Kaburagi was saying. There's a fine line between the kind of deep, principled belief people respect and brainwashed zealotry.
Maybe I am being manipulated. Maybe that's why I'm committed enough that I'd fight to the end.
Arrow.
But even if that's just conditioning, I can't second-guess myself. I won't.
Looks like your speech has her speechless. Maybe it was too much for her innocent little head. Listen, Figue. You can't get by in this world on good intentions alone.
Would be nice if he could, though. If you ask me, it'd make life a hell of a lot better for everyone, even if it's tough.
What do you mean?
Well, you gotta accept it's an ugly process, right? Say you decide you want to be idealistic, selfless, and you live your life, try to set a good example.
Right.
Then you realize, whoops, the world sucks. All your idealism and wishful thinking can't cover up the evil in its rotten core.
Now you're talking sense.
Maybe. But it's not about the world you live in. It's about the one that comes after. One made by the kids who grew up on your wishful thinking.
And they wouldn't inherit the wishful thinking, but the wish itself.
Exactly. Gives them hope. And with hope, we can make a better world than the one we've got now.
A better world. For everyone.
Whatever. Let's just get going.
Okay, for Saizo has been unlocked. Alright, can I hang out now?
Welcome.
We got these two, okay. Thought we had more. Let's watch one. I'll end the part and then we'll watch the other one and then go to the Soul Matrix.
Say!
That reminds me, Arrow. I picked up the soccer ball on the subway the other
Brings
day.
back memories.
A soccer ball, huh? That brings back memories. Used to play it at the orphanage every now and then. No way I could play it now,
That's
though.
true.
Makes sense. Can't imagine Summer's got a whole lot of time to spare for sports and games and stuff. Yeah, well actually, We do kind of have something for that. Oh, is it like a summer's field
No.
day? Let me stop you right there. There's nothing even remotely peaceful or fun about it. It's more like a form of betting, if anything. Basically, a bunch of crazy rich people hire independent summers short on cash and make them compete in these underground arenas. The rules differ depending on the day. You'll see stuff like baseball, soccer, boxing, even sumo. Sometimes it's as simple as a foot race. Well, there's one rule that remains the same no matter what, and that's that there are no rules. You can summon demons, attack your opponents, you name it. And as I'm sure you can imagine, that goes for killing your opponents as well. I see. Yeah, nothing peaceful or fun about that. Right. Since not all summers are vicious murders, matches don't always turn deadly. But still, people die all the time. Actually, whether anyone will wind up dead is usually part of the bet. Death's often a highlight of the show. That's pretty sick.
Tell the truth.
To tell the truth, Raven took me once. Told me I learned a lot about the world. That day, there was a young summoner competing. Couldn't have been older than 25. Raven said that was pretty common. He said that young, inexperienced summoners were the perfect prey. Hard for them to find work, you know. I could see it, hear it. The look on his face just before he was trampled to death. His scream. But even more than that, I remember the crowd howling away like animals.
The thing I remember is...
I remember what Raven told me back then, too. Don't forget this emotion, he said. The people here did it a long time ago. Even if you forget the skills you've learned or even lose your very memories, you must never forget what you felt here today. It didn't sound like he was trying to teach me or command or anything. Really, it felt earnest, like it was his wish. His wish.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Things got kind of dark there for a second, huh? Well, at the very least, I now know Summer's Field Day is not a thing. I bet it'd be more fun if it wasn't so violent. People will probably just enjoy competing and stuff. Yeah, I think so too. Ah, fuck it, let's watch the other one. Was it about this vintage wine bottle now?
Saizo!
That reminds me, Saizo. I found this wine over on Lane 14 the other day. Oh, let me take a look. I'm somewhat of a sommelier, you know. Alright, let's see.
I like it.
No way. This is some snazzy stuff. It's a younger wine, but supposedly the year this came out was tops. If you found this in a ratty old subway, my guess is it was stolen. Some thief probably flinched it from some millionaire stash and lost it along the way. Huh. So you can tell all that just by looking? Don't you know a lot of this stuff too, Melody? If it gets me drunk, then I don't care what it tastes like. Makes no difference to me. That seems a bit extreme. You guys really are clueless. It's enough to make little old me get depressed. Mind you, I am older than you. It's just a figure of speech. That's neither here nor there. We're talking about wine, yeah? This one's from France, you see,
Can we talk?
so... You got another... You got a bottle opener? Whoa, wait. The hell are you doing?
I hate chit-chat.
I figured you'd be running your mouth for a while, so if I have to pretend to care, I at least want a drink in my hand. Pretend to care? Wait, that's not important. I'm telling you not to open it.
Wrong?
Why? I thought you said it was good. Yeah, but you're missing the point. Listen here. Wine's value is decided by the year in which it was produced. In other words, the more a bottle from a given time gets drunk, the more rich it becomes. And in this business, rare means money. As it stands, this bottle's worth about 100,000 or so yen. But give it a decade and we're talking double, no, triple the price.
Please.
Who cares about the price? 100,000 or 20,000 is all the same once you drink it. But it's not. You get me, right, Hughes?
Let's see.
You're asking me? Oh, dear. Well, one's sense of taste can be greatly influenced by the surrounding atmosphere and their perception of it. If you were to take that into consideration, it isn't necessarily incorrect to say that 200,000 yen bottle is more delicious than one priced at 100,000. See? There you have it. Straight from a specialist.
Oh.
Great. Good for you. Damn straight. All right, Hughes. I wanted to ask you about where you store your wine. Oh, well, it's not too large, but I have a cellar at my place.
Ringo.
Say, Ringo. What would you say to popping this open and drinking it just you and me? I'm all for it. Count me in. Wow, now that's the dream. Nice. Was there anything else I was curious about doing? Nah, I don't think so. But all right, guys. That's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Soul Hackers 2. In the next part, guys, we will go to the Soul Matrix and check stuff out there. I'm probably going to check out some of the shops as well. because it seems like they got updated. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Guys, if you liked the video, please give the like button a click. And comment down below what you like about the video, did you like about the video. And let me know, guys, what did you think about the Xenon? That's what they're pronounced, right? That's how you pronounce it. Let me know how you guys feel about that. So, yeah, artificial demons. What will they think of next? As always, guys, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a beat. And subscribe to the main channel, too. That's in the description below. As well as follow me on Twitter. Both my main Twitter, the RPG, Kim Kid Twitter are in there, too. Thank you all so much for watching once again. And I'll see you all next time.